kita di sini dari kelompok 4 bakal wawancara Kapugan selaku salah satu owner dari Crumbs, guys. Widih. Nama aku Nindi, nama aku Raya. Dan kita di sini sama Kak Pugan yang merupakan part of Crumbs. Oke, jadi sini kita bakal tanya-tanya Kak Pugan nih seputar Crumbs.
Pertama kita bakal tanya dulu nih, sejarah berdirinya Crumbs tuh gimana nih Kak? Ceritain.
Oke, sejarah berdiri Crumbs itu tahun kemarin ya, di tahun 2024. Di situ kami anak ekonomi nih, kelas kami pada ya istilahnya longgar lah waktunya. Jadi kami memanfaatkan waktu tersebut untuk mau buka bisnis gitu. Nah, setelah Crumbs ini. Nah, Crumbs ini adalah produk yang udah ada, cuman bukan di Unila, di Jawa sana. Tepatnya di Vokasi Uni. Jadi kami mencontoh lah ATM lah, nanti tiru dan modifikasi dari sana kita bawa ke sini. Ternyata di sini ada pasarnya, makanya kami lanjutkan bisnis.
Menurut kakak nih tantangan terbesar dalam mengatur biaya usaha Crumbs ini apa?
Tantangan terbesar paling di tantangan ini keuangan, pemasukan keuangan gitu ya. Jadi kayak kan kita nggak ada sistem kasir nih, jadi semuanya sudah manual. Jadi di situ ya banyak terjadi slip lah istilahnya, banyak terjadi minus atau plusnya di situ. Soalnya emang belum ada catatan yang cuma dibantu oleh PLS kasir.
Dari situ menurut Kakak perhitungan biaya yang dilakuin Crumbs itu tuh udah cukup baik atau perlu ada improvisasi gitu?
Kalau menurut saya perlu improvisasi sih, yang mungkin bisa menambah mesin PLS kasir itu. Kan kami juga di sini mungkin mulai dari besok atau besok lusa ya kami sudah menerapkan itu. Jadi semua itu harus tersusun kan, keuangan, namanya keuangan itu wajib dihitung kan. Jadi mau nggak mau kita harus membutuhkan alat itu sih.
Menurut Kak Pugan nih, apa keunggulan utama dari usaha Crumbs dibanding pesaing-pesaingnya nih?
Oke, usaha Crumbs ini ya tuh. Jadi yang pertama itu menurut kita itu usaha ini bentuk Crumbs itu belum ada di mana-mana, di khususnya di daerah Lampung ya. Jadi masih ada pertama nih di sini, belum ada yang kompetitor yang secara langsung lah. Mungkin ada kompetitor es krim lain yang seperti es krim potong gitu. Tapi kan di daerah kampus yang terutamanya di sini itu belum ada, jadi kami di situ sih. Dan apa ya, dari tampilannya kayak sekarang ini Instagramable lah.
Iya. Bener-bener setuju.
Itu sih.
Sebulan udah, mungkin ada nggak sih tantangan yang pernah dihadapin sama Crumbs di sana?
Selama berdiri, entah internal atau eksternal.
Kalau tantangan ya mungkin dari kami itu kan kami mahasiswa ya, dan ini juga bukan punya satu orang, jadi itu punya 6 orang, 6 pala lah istilahnya. Jadi ngumpulin 6 pala itu buat mengambil keputusan itu agak sulit, karena kita perlu voting, perlu analisis lah gimana keputusan ini, resikonya gimana, dampaknya apa bagi ini. Jadi ngumpulin 6 pala itu agak sulit sih buat kami. Terus karena kami mahasiswa juga, jadi waktunya itu masih tabrakan sama kelas kan, jadi kadang-kadang bukanya nggak tahu jam berapa, atau kita jam berapa nggak tahu, masih banyak yang harus di depanin dulu lah, kelas dulu lah, ya kuliah dulu kan, materi juga dulu baru itu eksternal. Biasanya sejauh ini belum ada sih untuk eksternal, paling tentang stok ya, stok tuh masih banyak yang waktu yang ngaret, jadi penjualan agak ya ini misalnya menu yang satu ini kosong, jadi karena ngaret itu
Oke, gitu aja. Udah dimatiin.
Oke guys,
segitu aja wawancara sama Kak Pugan. Makasih Kak Pugan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, we are from Group 4. We are going to present our presentations about the analysis of cost method applications and cost accumulations. The MSME that we interviewed is Crumbs. So let's get started. Why we choose Crumbs? We actually really like to order crumbs as our dessert in Unila. Crumbs run FEB college student, which is our seniors. That's why we got interested to know how they accumulated the cost of their product. About the business Crumbs. Crumbs is an MSME established in 2024 by a group of economic students in Universitas Lampung, driven by the entrepreneurial spirit developed within Universitas Indonesia. Crumbs sold food and drinks like ice cream and coffee. Therefore, Crumbs embodies the entrepreneurial spirit of young entrepreneurs, there to challenge themselves to be part of Indonesia's growing MSME sector. Literature review. First is cost method application. Job order costing and process costing are two fundamental cost accumulation methods that are widely used in the manufacturing industry and service industries with varying definitions, applications, and characteristics. Job order costing is a costing method that assigns cost to specific jobs or products and suitable for customized or specialty production. The second is cost accumulation. Cost accumulation refers to the set of accounting processes used to accumulate and record costs to products or activities for use in inventory and management decision making. According to traditional methods of accumulation, absorption costing is required for external reporting in majority of accounting system because it allocates all of the factory expenses to inventory, while variable costing is usually recommended in managerial settings for short-run decision-making because it placed a strong focus on incremental cost. Activity-based costing, or ABC, was developed for the purpose of increasing the accuracy and of indirect cost allocation by first identifying activities that consume resources and assigning resource costs to products or services on basis of activity-related cost drivers. Implementation. The utilization of the job order costing system by Crumbs exhibits both challenges and advantages of MSMEs in the cost management. Crumbs is an MSME owned by FEB students in Bandar Lampung that engage in business that has customized foods and beverages, whose each product is distinctive with respect to ingredient size and presentation. This model has excellent fit with the characteristic of job order costing, which is not suited to customized or specialty production, where the cost is traced one by one to each job through job cost sheets, time records, and material requisitions. In addition, the use of manual cash registers put inefficiency to the cost tracking. An improvement can be suggested for Crumbs is to adopt FOS, cash register, or other electronic device to automate recording expenses and sales. This addresses to the literature emphasizing the importance of systematic and technology facilitated cost recording for accurate cost allocation. Despite all this, Crumbs does have some strong points over competitors. In Bandar Lampung, there are no similar product available, and Crumbs' differential attractive idea gives it a competitive advantage. This market positioning makes knowledge of cost even more imperative for optimum pricing and maximization of profit. Next, we are going to talk about how Crumbs record their costs. The cost item required in the operations of Crumbs classified into three main components, which are direct material, direct labor, and also factory overhead. The example of each components are first, direct material, ice cream, paper cups, and also sliced bread. The second one is direct labor, because the business are run by the owners, so they didn't have a cost labor. And the last one is factory overhead control. They do rent of the shell in Faculty of Economics and Business in University of Lampung. Okay, through proper identifications and classifications of these cost elements, Crumbs can maximize the precision of its job order costing system, enable improved pricings, and also guarantee profitability. And here our analysis based on our materials that we have analyzed. The applications of the job order costing system at Crumbs is in accordance with its inherent advantage and present drawback in practice. Since Crumbs is a business that engages in food and beverages, the implementations of job order costing system is appropriate because each order requires different ingredients, quantities, and also display. Crumbs has separated and distinguished its costs in terms of direct materials, labor, and factory overhead control in accordance with the fundamental design of job order costing system. Then, what are our recommendations or suggestions to improve their cost system? The first one is digitalizations of financial recording system. The recording of income and expenditure manually is one of the major weaknesses in Crumbs' current system, which increases the chance of human error and data loss. Crumbs should install a computerized cashier system, such as POS, to capture each transactions automatically. This will improve the accuracy of cost data, allow real-time tracking of funds, and support structured cost accumulations. Second, systematic financial management and role allocations. As there are 6 individuals interested with decision making, it is recommended to set out the role and responsibility allocations in the team for finances clearly. Assignment of individual personnel to handle recording costs, authorizations, and checking will reduce confusions and ensure accountability. And the last one is regular cost review and data analysis. Crumbs should regularly review cost information to identify inefficiencies and also re-estimate costs when necessary. Constant cost examinations allow the company to adjust prices, overhead rates, and cost allocations in accordance with prevailing operations conditions. Conclusions. These adoptions of the job order costing system by Crumbs demonstrates that cost accounting methods can be effectively applied even in small business settings in a bid to increase cost control, pricing accuracy, and decision making. With cost classifications and allocations to direct materials, direct labor, and factory overhead, Crumbs has taken a big step towards systematic cost control. The usage of job order costing is appropriate to the company's made-to-order manufacturing strategy because it allows the company to allocate costs to specific orders and more closely estimate the actual cost of production. These are our documentations when we are doing interview with Kapugan as one of the owners of Crumbs. And the right side, it is one of the products that they sell. Here our last slide of presentations. Thank you for your attention. I hope our materials can give you a new insight. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.